What if I told you that once upon a time, there lived a prophet who commanded armies of humans, beasts, winds, and even demons? A king who could speak to birds, control the Jinn, and possessed a mysterious ring forged with divine authority, a ring said to be so powerful that whoever finds it today could rule the entire world. His name was Prophet Sulaymān, known to the West as King Solomon. But the stories you've heard before are only fragments of a truth far more unbelievable. Before we continue, repeat today's Arabic words with me. Prophet,
Nabi,
King,
Malik,
ring,
Khatam,
Jinn.
Al-Jinn,
Type
Khatamu Sulayman.
in the comments if you're ready for the truth they never taught you. Prophet Sulaymān wasn't just a ruler, he was the ultimate definition of divine sovereignty. Allah himself says in the Quran, and Solomon inherited David. Quran 27 verse 16. From a young age, he was gifted with wisdom beyond comprehension. He could understand the language of all creatures. We were taught the speech of birds. Imagine standing on a mountain and hearing the conversations of ants beneath your feet. Imagine commanding legions of unseen beings with a single gesture. That was Sulayman. His empire stretched beyond maps from Jerusalem to Yemen, Egypt to Persia. His army was divided into 3 regiments: humans, jinn, and birds. They marched in ranks, perfectly synchronized. His navy rode on winds, not water. His builders were not human, they were shayateen demons assigned by Allah to obey him. But what was the source of his power? Legends and scripture point to one object, the ring of Sulayman, known as
Khatamu Sulayman.
Engraved with the greatest name of Allah. It was no ordinary ring, it was a key to the unseen. With it, he commanded armies of fire, spirits locked beneath the earth, demons forged from smokeless flame. Repeat after me, army,
Jaysh,
demon,
Shaitan,
treasure,
Kans.
His ring didn't just give him power, it enforced submission. No jinn dared disobey him while he wore it. But then, everything changed. Because one day, in a moment whispered in ancient manuscripts, the unthinkable happened. A mighty jinn, filled with envy, transformed himself to look exactly like Sulayman, approached him while he bathed, and stole the ring. And in an instant, the king who ruled the world became a nobody. The throne was seized, the jinn sat in his place. The armies obeyed the impostor, and Sulayman, the man who once commanded winds and demons, was now wandering the streets. Powerless. If the world's greatest king can fall overnight, then what truly holds power, and more importantly, how does a king who lost everything regain his throne without magic, without army, without even his name? That is where part 2 of this documentary begins, and trust me, what happens next is the greatest comeback in prophetic history. If you want part 2, type in the comments,
أكمل القصة.
Continue the story. Subscribe to Arabic Story House right now so you don't miss the return of the ring and the rise of the Queen of Sheba. Because in part 2, we uncover how Sulayman
عليه السلام.
defeated the Jinn king without any power, how a termite exposed the truth, how a legendary queen crossed the desert to test him, and the final prophecy of who will find the ring before the end of time. Are you ready? Then prove it. Comment, subscribe, and prepare. The ring is not just history, it may return.